Hey guys, it's Coach B. Wiley here. So I just got out of a session with a young lady, one of my long term clients, and I wrote down in my notes that this is from her. She said that she's just realized that women do not have to accept the unacceptable when it comes to dating. You do not have to accept what is not working for you. So take a look around. Typically, when you see relationships, a lot of time in the black communities, but it's in all communities, but specifically in the black communities, you see women like fighting other women, begging the guy to stop cheating. He continues to cheat. She continues to stay, yet she complains. My thing is, if your gut is telling you to get the heck out, why are you waiting around? I understand that we can justify anything, but what we can't justify is losing our cool, losing our peace, feeling down, depressed, mad, sad, nuck if you buck, ready to fight. So if I could teach that client, if she can go from being dogged out by guys when I first met her over a year ago to now realizing I don't have to accept that, then more women would improve their lives altogether. If you're watching this and you're in a messed up, funky, janky situationship and you continue to hold on because you're thinking he's going to change, something's going to change, maybe he'll see that I cook so well. Maybe he'll see what kind of woman I am and how I love on him so much and how I take care of his children and how I clean up the house, how I get up and go to work every day, how I'm independent, how pretty I am. The list can go on. I just named up a bunch of stuff that you're trying to use to get him to see you as worthy. When at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship that is no longer benefiting you or hasn't benefited you from the gate, you're doing a disservice of yourself and you don't see yourself as being worthy enough to attract a guy that will treat you like God will treat you. God is not going to come down here, whether you believe in God or not, whoever you believe in. The highest person, the highest spirit, isn't going to come down here, dog you out just for the sake of doing it, just because it's a Friday night. Absolutely not. A person that really cares for you, likes you, enjoys you, has genuine likeness for you or whatever, is going to treat you like they would treat their child, like they would treat their animal, like they would treat their mother, like they would treat their coworker that they love so much. So if your heart is telling you this ain't right, if your gut is saying he ain't right, if your heart is saying it's, so it's your heart, your mind, your gut, your spirit, it's a long list. If it's telling you that what you're doing is not being reciprocated, it is a-okay not to accept it. You don't have to accept any old dude just to have a dude. I feel like I'm a broken record because I say this all the time. You don't have to accept something. Put it this way. Let's say you get hired for a job and they hire you at $60,000. That's your salary to start. And then they say in 90 days, we're going to give you a promotion, a pay raise, and we're going to offer you benefits as well. And we're going to give you a brand new company car. All right. So 90 days comes. You're on the 91st day. They circle back. They say, you know what? We're cutting budgets. We're actually going to pay you $25,000. About that company car, not gonna be able to do that. So if you can take this Uber every day or a Lyft or maybe even the city bus to get to work and get around to where you need to go, do that. And as far as the benefits, actually, we're gonna need to take about $500 out of your check every other week just to cover the bare minimum benefits for you to have. What are you going to say to that job? Are you going to stay there for another 90 plus days, another 90 weeks, another 90 years? Or are you going to decide, I can't accept this. This is unacceptable. This is my livelihood. I know that's your response, the latter part of what I said. So why not then, when you're in these dating situationships and or relationships, can you not say your behavior, your character, the way you talk to me, the lies you tell me, the way you cheat on me is unacceptable and I don't receive it because it no longer serves me. What you do with me in this relationship, this situationship, or whatever you want to call it, is not serving me. it is not beneficial to me. And for those of you who are just like, well, why everything got to be about the woman? Why she got to, it ain't. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is certain criteria in a healthy relationship is required. And you need to stop accepting what you know in your gut, your mind, your spirit, your heart is unacceptable. It's that simple. You're making it hard by justifying, by crying, by complaining, by going back, and then going around this same cycle of toxic relationships, unhealthy relationships, and just any kind of relationship whatsoever that leaves you more sad than glad. So if you're watching this, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Coach B. Wiley here. If you know someone who could benefit off this video, if you yourself know that you're in a funky Cole Medina relationship and you don't know how to get out because you're scared. A lot of women tend to be scared. They're going to be single for the rest of their lives. Somehow they've let fear make them believe that if this doesn't work out, then that's the end of it. Like that's the end all be all. So I might as well stay with this guy because maybe he does cheat. Maybe. But he comes home to me but he comes home to me at night. Maybe he does tell a lie here or there, but he pays all the bills in the house. Well, maybe he doesn't come home every night, but I have this lovely, nice, spacious home to live in. Ladies, you can tell yourself anything that you want to tell yourself to accept the unacceptable. But if you're going to do it, if you're going to accept the unacceptable, quit venting to your friends about it, quit complaining about it, decide not to be mad about it, decide not to cry about it. Because once you make that decision to accept less than yourself and what you know your highest self requires, you don't have the right to complain. So if he gonna cheat, let him cheat in peace. If he gonna lie, act like you're listening. If he gonna go upside your head, duck. And I don't mean that to be funny. I'm saying if you know you can get out easily and there's a way to get out, there's help. Wherever you want to get help, do what you need to do to get the help you need. If you're in a dangerous situation, I mean, like if you're in a serious dangerous situation, then immediately get out, seek help, do what you have to do. However, I'm not talking about the really harsh kind of A words end with E situations. I'm more so focused on, and when I said duck, that's not a joke. I'm just talking. I don't want anybody to be offended by that or in a dangerous situation. Absolutely not. There's nothing funny about that. Let me be clear. However, I'm talking to the ones that are getting lied to, manipulated, used, picked up and put down, being used for what's in the bedroom, what you can do in the bedroom, who you know this dude ain't right, but because you don't have a backup dude to fall on, you're like, oh, I'm stuck, or I can't do any better. What you can do for yourself is number one, get into prayer. It's the first thing you need to do. Get into prayer. Ask God. God, is this you? God's going to say yay or nay. He's going to give you some kind of clear sign. You act accordingly. You don't pray to God, ask for an answer. He gives you the answer, and then you do the opposite. And then you go back to the same prayer, but then you actually do nothing at all the second time around. Do yourself a favor as we're going to 23. Quit repeating your old relationship actions. If what you want is a committed, fulfilling, loving, healthy, reciprocated, romantical relationship, then how can you become love? You become love by showing yourself love first. And when you do that, the people around you will know how to love you appropriately, and you won't have to think about them dogging you out because they won't have the audacity. It is the audacity for me. And I need for you to have the audacity to stop accepting the unacceptable at the end of the day. Got it? Let me know. If you made it this far, again, thank you for watching. Coach B. Wiley. This is another part of my Vlogmas. It is Friday night, honey. How are you doing? So if you don't see a video, and this is for the month of December, if you don't see me do a video here, look at that piece of hair. What is that doing? If you don't see a video here on like a video like this, a long form video, then I'm always on TikTok, or you can check my shorts. So through the month of December, every day, I'm coming, it's December 8th to, no, today's December 9th. I'm doing either a TikTok, YouTube short, or like this, a YouTube video. So it'll be one of the three. And sometimes I do more than one video a day. So be on the lookout for that. Follow me, Coach B. Wiley, on all the things. If you want to request a video for me, go ahead, shoot me a comment, go in my DMs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, of course, here on YouTube, and just ask me a question. Dating, relationship, breakup, and communication. All right, guys? Excuse me. Talk to you later.